So really quickly, can we talk about the poster artwork that they just released? Immediately, it made me think of the fact that this is the last season, and they've been at this for, years, and this is the show that started it all. And they have their logo getting a ship burial, basically, a Viking ship burial for the last season.
Yeah, because it's literally the ship on fire, and then it's their logo on fire. Yep. Like, we done!
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to our channel. My name is Elena.
And I'm Bjorn.
And we are Viking Age reenactors and living historians here to talk with you about your favorite Viking shows.
So we are fast approaching the last final season of History's Vikings, and we are going to take a quick look at the trailer for Season 6 Part 2 and see what it has to offer. Are they going to go out with a bang or a bust? Let's find out.
Everyone will always underestimate you. You must make them pay for it.
Oh, he's alive now.
My darling Bjorn, we lost Ragnar. We lost Ragnar. Perhaps the golden age of the Vikings is gone.
We need you to live, to lead us. Army is fast. 5 hours with him. I don't think my destiny lies here. I have ambitions. When they dig up my bones, I want them to say, here is the most famous Viking who ever lived. I have to find that golden land. It's everything my father dreamed of. I'd rather die than return to Philly. So we can get our bodies to the deep. I've been lost for so long. I abandoned the brother I love the most. Since it's my fate to kill you, it makes sense for me to stay with you, I suppose. Getting out is with no mercy. You're massively outnumbered. You have to escape now. Some of us will perish. For a Viking, death is bliss.
Don't be afraid.
Still alive, huh? What took you so long? You still claim to be Vikings? Then act like Vikings! Come with me! Be like the gods! And reach for Valhalla! It's impossible.
So we have a sea serpent now.
Do we just straight up see Jörmungandr making its way into the series now?
Where's the giant wolf?
Are we just gonna pick up with, like, Vikings, Loki-san? Like,
Vikings has historically had these, like, vision quests of sorts where we do see, things that are not really realistic but have more to do with myths, so it could be something from that.
yeah, that is my big hope. That was straight up like a cutscene from God of War, which is just, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I do remember in Season 1 they had, like, a little bit of, like, a narrative storytelling thing where talking about Ragnarok and kind of explaining it to Athelstan. So I hope that is related to that somehow, but I have very little hope because they are crossing the Atlantic Ocean to get to America.
Right, I mean, it doesn't mean they can't trip on mushrooms on their way. History aside, this looks awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
visually.
visually, it's cool.
I just wonder how they're going to fold this in. To build off of something that you said before about the idea of Ragnarok coming back around into the season. The giant horn that the dude was blowing could be, could be like representative of Heimdall's horn, maybe. I have no idea.
Yeah, the yellow horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very well could
Possibly.
be.
I'm just kind of like trying to pick out little bits here and there.
It could also just be their announcement of their affiliation with the new World of Warcraft expansion that came out.
If you guys have not seen that yet, it's amazing.
Bjorn's back. I know a bunch of people were saying that he wasn't dead. I don't know how they could have gotten that from the show, but
Yeah, that was actually kind of surprising to me because I know that at the end of the first part of the season we were saying
he just died.
definitely
He died in the sand.
dead. But yeah, the leading theory was that he was not dead, and I guess he's not after all.
I did kind of like the little hint that they did with him holding the sword, and then like towards the end you could see like his hand kind of starting to shake, so it looks like he's not really fully recovering or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it would take a while to recover from something like that.
Yeah, it's just just a little bit, just a couple days, you know.
But here he is on the battlefield. Let's see what happens to him.
Yeah, exactly. So I do kind of like that they're just throwing that in, I guess, you know, not to make it that he's, you know, making some kind of grandiose return, you know, triumphant king kind of thing, but he's like literally still on the edge of death.
So the other aspect of this, and we had talked about this a little bit when we watched the teaser trailer, is the journey to Vinland.
Right.
And it looks like Uba is the one that's going.
Yes.
Historically speaking, we know that, you know, they obviously discovered Iceland and then Greenland before discovering Vinland, so there was a little bit of that island hopping going on.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of a lead up to this.
Yeah, and in here we have had the finding of Iceland. We haven't seen Greenland from what I know. I don't think so. So they're kind of, you know, hopping over that a little bit, which kind of makes sense if they do want to wrap this up quickly. What?
I'm remembering they met Eric the Red, so it might be included in this. They might do Greenland and North America all in one go.
Oh, possibly.
Right? I forgot about him.
Yeah, but it makes sense for, you know, the final season because we know that they discovered, or we think that they discovered, North America at the tail end of the Viking Age. They were only here for not even that long of a time.
Oh, no.
And by then, you know, the golden age of the Vikings had died out. So it makes sense going into the final season that we would see some of that because it's part of that story wrap up. And,
Absolutely.
You know, sort of, I don't want to say dying of the culture, but it's an end of an era.
We lost Ragnar. We lost Lagertha. Perhaps the golden age of the Vikings is gone.
She's saying that in context like they lost 2 people. And all of a sudden the golden age of Vikings is gone. Don't get me wrong, there are very important people, but the death of 2 people does not constitute the end of the golden era of anything.
Yeah, for real. If the literal golden age was built off of the lives of 2 individuals, it was not a golden age. Visually, the show is beautiful, and that is not surprising because
It always has been.
It always has been,
Yeah.
and because it has such a high budget and a ton of stuff going into it, it's production-wise, it's a great show. We've seen a lot of the same thing that we saw before with the costuming and set design, and I have all the same complaints that I had in the past now. Nothing has changed. At this point, it just kind of seems like they're doing exactly what this is, which is just wrapping up their Viking skinned drama series. You know?
I mean, yeah, basically.
Yeah. Words. I've just now realized I've been ruined already by Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I got so used to people saying Ivar and not Ivar.
Oh.
And
now we're going back to Ivar.
and now we're reverting again. It's making me mad for the first time all over again.
Oh no.
Oh. Mark your calendars. December 2nd is when Bjorn started to steel himself against whatever the he's about to see in this show.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of our future videos. Check out links below for our Twitch and Twitter, and we will see you in the next one.